How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with a little bit of Ecliptic up in this piece in the form of their Vega series. This be number 10 in that series, and this is a hazy with grapefruit puree. So it's grapefruit puree in here. Nelson Sauvin and Pacifica hops coming at 6.5%. Let's see. This is their experimental series. It's probably the third or fourth one of these I've done. And smartly, they have moved this, or they've applied this little tag here to denote what the beer is. Because you actually see over here, it says batch number of this Vega IPA rotational is printed on the bottom of the can. But as is printing, half the time you can't read what the hell's on the bottom. So you wouldn't actually know what you're drinking. I actually appreciate they moved that up there and started putting a tag up the top. So, yeah, let's dive into it. So you're talking about like a 6.5% hazy with grapefruit puree. So they're dosing with hops, but they're trying to build on top of that, trying to get a little bit more kind of vibrant with those grapefruity notes, and we'll see what's what. Label-wise, I like it. It's dot matrix printer can, black and white, and black and gray technically, and yeah, it looks all the part of a big old hazy, but it's only 6.5%, so it's not the biggest beer in the history of the world. Rich orange core, off-white head. Yeah, good nose. Citrus, citrus is the name of the game on this, and I nose. I'm really not getting much else outside of that. Was that an overt bitterness to this beer, not an overt kind of sweetness? It really is just a soft, kind of semi-aggressive kind of citrus. I wouldn't even lean heavily grapefruit on this. It would be more of kind of running the gamut, kind of citrus medley in here. And I think that's it. There's really not much more to it. Yeah. It smells like a chuggable, quaffable, if you will. Kind of hazy. Citrus forward hazy. Let's just dive in. Cheers. That grapefruit really does come through in a super organic way. I kind of dig it. I think it was a smart choice for this particular beer because it really does kind of at first sip. Not a great mouthfeel. Not a big explosion of flavor. A little bit of carbonic acid. Nothing really over the top. So it sets itself up to be not badly made, but a mediocre IPA. But you get this waft, this huge kind of wash of grapefruitiness from about middle through to the end of the actual sip or the swallow. And it kind of redeems itself with that grapefruit. It marries really well with the hops. It comes off. There's this nice citrus component to the beer already to begin with. There's a little bit of green hop component that's bulked up with probably a little bit more aggressive carbonic acid than I would like. But when that grapefruit, that organic, juicy, slightly acidic kind of grapefruit puree kind of comes in from the back end and kind of just floods the rear end of the beer, ends up being kind of something a little bit more satisfying than what the initial quarter or half portion of the beer was when you actually took the first sip of it. And it's very much rinse repeat. Every sip you're like, okay, it's not too bad. Okay, that's a little bit colder now. That grapefruit kind of comes through. So I like it. Definitely skews bittering. Definitely skews undersweet. I can appreciate that. Probably drinks a little bit bigger than 6.5% once that grapefruit kicks in, so I always dig that. And a fun beer. Is it amazing? Is it even, let's put it this way, is it even my favorite Vega series from Ecliptic? No, I think the first one I had from them was really kind of the tentpole, like Mount Rushmore for me, at least of their series. So even in this series alone, it's not the best ones I've had, but it's a fun beer nonetheless. So yeah, is it one of the better hazies, low ABV hazies, low ABV adjunct hazies, fruit puree hazies? In the grand scheme of things, a tasty beer, a wonderful beer. It's not going to be up there on the top of the list for me, but I'm definitely not going to push it away. Value and availability on this, I do know Ecliptic hits shelves. Their price points usually aren't too poopy, but it varies depending on where you live, if they distro, and if they distro this to where you live. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer. If you like grapefruit, citrus is your jam, you like your hazies to skew undersweet, and you like grapefruit, let's end it the way we began it and just say, it's really to showcase that grapefruit puree in a very drinkable, tasty, fun way. Not too shabby. So if you like grapefruit, you like this. There you go. Review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Ecliptic right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.